his thinking capacity. So he was in that place and he said, no, I cannot let my soul dampen the spirit of the Lord. So he says, bless the Lord, bless the Lord, my soul. Don't forget it. He has a track record. He has a track record.
See, can you bring that to the house?
Bless the Lord,
oh my God,
my soul.
Oh my God,
don't forget.
Look at this.
Don't forget all that he has done. Before he has a track record.
God.
My Lord said, the Spirit of the Lord is telling me that a ministry wants to fall. Yes, sir. And a man of God will chance upon this on Facebook. I am a child, but I just want to tell you that just listen to this. The Spirit of the Lord is telling me that you will do well. You are just about to break it out.
Something is happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's why I've been quiet. I was just trying to get it deeper. He says you will break out. You will break out. You will break out. Don't fold that ministry. It will save thousands. My Lord, it will save thousands. Yeah, your love. You will chance on this man of God. I am just a child, but I just have a message for you. It might seem that it's dying. It must seem that it's dying, but it's not dead yet. Oh no, my Lord.
So watch this.
The
devil works with feelings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And sometimes we feel like this, we feel like that.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like praying again. No. My brother, watch me. I want to tell you, you are not a feeler. You are not a feeler. You are a believer.
Yes, sir.
I don't feel like praying. I feel like the business is collapsing. You are not a feeler.
No.
You are a believer.
You are a believer.
So don't feel like praying. Believe in praying. Believe in that business. You are not a feeler.
You are a believer.
You are not a feeler. If you feel like that relationship is collapsing, you are not a feeler.
You are not a feeler.
If there's a feeling in your spirit that you are not a feeler. So we are communicating to the children of God,
yes, sir.
To believers now.
Yes,
right now we are dealing with believers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are not a feeler.
You are a believer.
You are a believer.
Yes, sir.
This morning I don't know your trouble.
No.
I know my trouble. But in that trouble, there's a God. There's a God. Isaiah 43. No matter the matter. So the other day I was sharing my story and I said that I came to Accra on a public transport. I didn't come to Accra with gold bars from the family. I didn't come with cocoa sacks. Family didn't pop woman to town with that party and family said and can no, I'm heated. Listen, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. My first day in the street of Accra, I slept on the street. I slept on the streets. I came with 3310 phone that were tied. Meno Satika Pai. Oh my God, something they do me. Somebody was watching, said, "This guy, what is wrong with you?" Sometimes we don't think far. They don't know how you set me free. They don't understand. So it is good to plan.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the scripture for me? Isaiah 43. Do you have the scripture for me? Thank you, producer.
Isaiah 43, the verse
1. Verse 1. The verse 2 and 3 is okay, but give me the verse 1. Then select. Don't cut the heat. Oh my God, producer.
Isaiah 43, the verse 1. But now, that says the Lord, who created you. Oh, Jacob.
Oh, not Jacob anymore.
My lover, oh, Celestina.
Oh, Kwame Shanta.
Oh, Revivalist KSQ. Oh, Revival TV. Oh, the glorious morning show. Oh, Elvis.
Oh,
my lover, Lady Alakapanda.
Oh,
Asafu Jonathan. Oh, Shadrach.
Oh,
Elvis. Oh
my God.
My lover, Lady Alakampa, Lady Alakapa. And he formed you. Oh, Ghana. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine. I have redeemed you. I have redeemed you. And I've called you by my name, and you are mine. My love, when you pass through the waters, my love,
through the waters, I'll be with you.
I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you. Lavando leveledi ala kapapa yadi ala kapa. My love veledi ala kapa yada.
When you pass through the waters,
when you are not able to pay the fees,
I'll be with you.
When you are going through that chronic disease,
I'm going to be with you.
Oh, when that marriage things is failing,
I am right there.
When that business is about to close down,
I am right there.
And when everyone
when the finances, there's a shackle in the finances,
I'm right there.
You see, I have come to believe and to understand the scriptures. Adversity is advantage. Adversity is that sometimes God wants to show you that I am the supplier.
Yes, sir.
3 years ago, the Lord said, "Case, I'll show you something. I will show you. You might know, but you don't know that I'm the supplier."
That's deep.
So we go to the field of Rosewood, to the Tema, to the port, and we say, "It is God, it is God," until the Lord is Jehovah Jireh.
Yes, sir.
But you see, the challenge is that we can't hear. We can't hear. We can't hear. You see, we can't hear. Look, I don't want to go into the scriptures because of my time. Our time is up. But listen, the danger. Can you? The danger of these things is that we can't hear.
No.
And we can't see.
We cannot see.
That's a problem of today Christians. Your problem, no. Your problem, no.
And it's big.
And I'm part of it. Yeah. It's our problem. That's why I'm saying it's our problem. Because how can you say you are a believer? You go to church or you believe in God and you can't hear His voice. One cool morning, God said to Abraham, "Wake up and go and sacrifice your son."
You heard. God spoke.
God spoke.
He was able to hear.
He heard it. So let's watch this. The man was going, told his own servant that you stay here. I'm going to worship and come. The man called the sacrifice his worship. Worship. A man called his obedient worship. Now watch this. Abraham obeyed God. You see, Abraham has obeyed God, and at the tail end of cutting the son's heads, he heard a voice.
He heard a voice. Again he heard.
It is God that told him that go and sacrifice.
Again he heard.
So the other day, Reverend Chumesi, Bernard Chumesi, Papa will salute you.
Celebrate you, man of God.
He said, you often hear people say, God told me, God told me, God told me. But it's supposed to be continually. Faith coming by hearing and hearing. Faith coming by hearing and hearing. Son of God, faith coming by hearing and hearing. So you continue to hear.
Praise we say,
doing? The man had, go and sacrifice your son. Then the same God that told him, go and sacrifice your son, the same God told him at the latter end that is okay. You see the danger of it? The Lord said to me, as you marry this man, He said, are you still hearing something about it? The Lord said to me, as you open the new branch, it's the same God that told Abraham, Amiros Keveno Mata. But it's the same God that came back and said, my brother, it's okay, it's enough. And the book of Hebrews, the man didn't sacrifice in Genesis, we know. He didn't sacrifice. He didn't kill the boy. But Hebrews tell us that he killed the boy. Why? Because to God is the heart, not the act. The act was to catch for us to see. It was but to God, He said, you now that I know that you fear me. He knows the man's heart. Anybody you share the act. We want the act. If I want to say Celestine Obuadie, or you say the act, I'll go by the act. But God
knows the heart.
So in many ways, God want to test us. He said that go and do this. 3 weeks ago, you started doing it, and you don't want to hear the voice again. Maybe He's saying stop. I say it's okay. Don't do it again. I say that so far as it's God that I've said it, that's all. I say don't do it again.
Stop it.
He's calling you. Don't do it again. I say, Charlie, it's God. Oh, God has said I should do this. It's God. He told Abraham, go and sacrifice the boy. He watched him select to the last day. Are you sure that the Lord said you should marry this man? It's okay. You know, after my invitation cards. In this our world, are you sure any young lady or any young man after my invitation will say I heard the voice of God that we shouldn't marry?
Hey, this is huge.
The church is not there though. We are there. The